Lesson 94, graphing pairs of inequalities on a number line. So we're going to review if we have x is greater than or equal to 3. We draw a number line. That means we number the hashtags like we would in a number line. Since it has the or equal to, we're going to have a closed circle on the number 3. So we put closed circle, x is greater than to the right of the 3. So we draw an arrow to the right. So an open circle means you cannot use that number, or it can't be that number. So whatever number it's greater than or less than. So it's if you see a greater than or a less than symbol. A closed circle means it can be that number. So that's if you have a greater than or equal to or less than or equal to sign. Now we might get 2 critical points. So here's an example where we have 1 is less than or equal to x is less than 4. This can be written as an and statement, where 1 is less than or equal to x and x is less than 4. Now if we look at this 1 is less than or equal to x, it's the same thing as x is greater than or equal to 1. If you read it right to left, it's a greater than sign. So on our number line, which we label the numbers here, we look at the 1. It has a greater than or equal to sign, so it's going to be closed on the number 1. X is going to be greater, so it's going to start going to the right. On the 4, it's a less than, so it cannot be the number 4. So on 4, we're going to put an open circle, and x is less than, so it goes to the left. And where these two meet are all the values that x can be to make this statement true. So here's an example. Our last test score or scores ranged from 17 to 20. So how do we graph the range from 17 to 20? So we know that x is going to be greater than or equal to 17 and x will be less than or equal to 20. If we wanted to write that as a compound inequality, we would have 17 less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 20. To graph that, we're going to put a number line with the numbers that we need. 17 and 20 will have closed circles and x will be between those two numbers. So and, the word and in this case means the intersection of the two groups. So here's an example. School is canceled. Not really, but in this example. If the temperature falls below negative 32 degrees Fahrenheit, or if it's above 110 degrees Fahrenheit. We want to graph this on a number line. So we're going to say it falls below negative 132. So we don't want it to be equal to negative 132. It needs to be below. So we're going to draw like this, negative 31. We're going to have 0 about here, and then we're going to go up here to 110 degrees. And above 110 does not include 110, so it's going to go up here. Now if we wanted to write this statement, it would be x is less than negative 32 or x is greater than 110. So this is what an or statement would look like. And that's the end of the lesson.